The time is 9:14 p.m. and the date today is the 21st of February 2020. The day is Sunday. Kwesi and Akosua, if the soul was born to a male. Kwesi, if the soul was born to a female. Akosua, the soul's characteristics is born leader, born guide, and born protector. Today, I'm going to talk about a really sensitive subject. I have a friend. Her name is Jess. She has the same belief in this topic that I have, because she has observed the same observations I have observed. And the observation is simple, is that Ghanaian men, and she never said any clan in particular, she just said Ghanaian men are not romantic and do not know how to show romance. And she said Nigerian men are really romantic. She's white, so she's looking at from a different perspective coming in. So she's seeing exactly what Ghanaians are lacking: romance. They don't know how to romance. So, based on this, I was inspired to come up with an idea. Get this. I need someone who has a mansion. I have one. It has 17 bedrooms, but I'm still in negotiation with the owner. Currently, because of other issues to do with the property, those negotiations are on hold until he is able to finalize the issues that are arising. Now get this. I need someone that has a mansion, and is most likely going to be someone abroad. You're not currently using your mansion. You have about 20 bedrooms, however many bedrooms you've got, but minimum 10 bedrooms. Good, massive, sized bedrooms, everything, living rooms, a nice, big, massive mansion with spots, areas to, sit, areas to put tables, areas to put chairs, areas to, by the poolside, by the barbecue side, by this, by that, all in one spot. You see this business? Yeah? It is going to help Ghanaians learn how to be romantic. And this is how I'm going to do it. Say for example, if I was able to secure this building, the 17 bedrooms I'm in negotiation with for now, we will obviously tidy up the place, wire the place for everything, for lighting and everything, obviously normal. But we will create a theme. So it will be like a house you can use for sitcom. We're going to have kids' bedrooms. We're going to have mom and dad's bedrooms. We're going to have bedrooms and bedrooms. But we're going to have different themes. We're going to have bedroom themes. We're going to have family table themes. So family at the dinner table themes. Different areas of this house will have different themes. And the name of this business is called Watch and Chill. Watch and Chill. So for example, you call up, because Ghanaian men, they're women, they're wives. They don't know romance. They never felt romance. So the idea of Watch and Chill is simple, very, very simple. You book a session. A session is, let's say, 2 hours or more. It's up to you. So it's a Sunday. Yeah, it's a Sunday. And you want to take the wife out somewhere where you can chill, have a private time, and do something you enjoy. Now, most Ghanaians, listen very carefully, I'm also looking for sponsors for this particular idea. So, most Ghanaians are not familiar with Netflix. And most Ghanaians are not familiar with all the other platforms that are like Netflix. And most Ghanaians do not have access or the data to download Netflix or the let's say the environment to enjoy a platform like Netflix. So this is the idea. For 2 hours, you can book a room which is themed. It can be a bedroom theme. It can be a living room theme. It can be a garden theme. It can be any theme you want to be. It doesn't have to be a place where you're watching something. It can be sitting on the balcony theme and just enjoying the night. But certainly, let's come back to the rooms, because the rooms are the main part of this business. Each room will be Wi-Fi'd up. So when you're in there, you have everything. You will give us your most important contact numbers, because you will leave your phones behind, but you will have a phone in there, and your most important contact numbers or your most important contacts, like your kids, will have access to that. For 30 cities for 2 hours, let's say you booked a living room theme, you want to watch a series, you and your missus, you have decided you like a series. For example, there's a series I'm watching right now called Helsinki, which is a battle between the churches, between the Catholic Church, the Anglican Church, the Mormon Church, this, that. They're all claiming that everyone else is false. And they're all showing their true colors. The Anglican Church, they are vampires and demons, and the Catholic Church are demons and vampires. You see what I mean? Each episode is about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour long. So 2 episodes a day. And then you can chill, relax and chill on it. Relax and talk about, oh, that was exciting. So this is the idea. For 30 cities, for 2 to 3 hours, you and your missus in a living room theme, you're sat in a very comfortable sofa next to each other, something you never do at home. Next to each other, you're watching TV. But now, get this, in this hotel or in this watch and chill spot, you can order food. So when you book, you also see the menu. And you can order all your food before you even come for the session. So for example, the foods we're going to be cooking there will all be continental foods. Continental foods. So you will get chicken and chips. The prices won't be extortionate. I'll tell you why in a minute. It is an innovation to create jobs for the youth. Everything you're going to eat at this place, from bread to pastry to chocolate to cake to chicken to kebab to whatever, to rice, will be in-house made by our young chefs, our young cooks, our young menu planners, and the foods will be healthy. So you can have barbecue chicken rings. You can have chicken and chips. You can have burger. So it can be a burger day, burger and ice cream, and whatever you want to order. But it will be a continental. So chicken and chips will be heavy on the menu. Pizza will be heavy on the menu. But get this, I'm talking about getting a large pizza let's say 20-inch pizza for about 25 cedis, because it is possible if you use all locally sourced materials and goods and produce, because the locally sourced producers, they are cheaper than the imported ones. So if you want to create a brand, use that which is readily available to you, one, and two, that which is cheap, so you can deliver a service that's beneficial and cheap and affordable, so you can have consistent business. So I'm talking, for example, a couple on a Sunday, a quick 3 hours, they want to just chill. They don't actually want to watch TV. They actually needed a quiet space that felt homely, that had the requirements of home, and then they can talk. So in the space, believe you me, we'll make them soundproof, so everything that's said in there stays in there. You can bring your arguments and you'll be left alone. And if you booked 3 hours and no one has booked and you need an extra hour, and as long as there's no one waiting, you can carry on. Because this is your chance to talk, and you're fully aware that there are people around. So you're not going to be silly, even if it was an argument's sake. Although we're not creating rooms for you to have sex in, what we are doing is creating room for you to start the process of heating the lukewarm. But get this, you and your missus will come to this spot you've booked. Eventually we have spots all over the nation. But what's beautiful about these spots is that they're not going to be on the main roads, and they're not going to be part of the high street system. They're going to be normal houses in the middle. So it's about creating privacy as well at the same time, because we're giving you a homely feel. There will be rooms where groups of girls can book to come and have girls' nights. In Ghana here, most girls do not actually have the apartments, the beautiful apartments to do this. So on girls' nights, for example, we can give a group discount. If there are 10 of you, we can say, okay, you know what, for 4 hours or for 5 hours, just, for the fee of the room, 10 cedis each. So the girls are going to bring their clothes. This place is beautiful. It's been nicely arranged. They're going to take their Instagram pictures. They're going to watch whatever series. Now the girls are planning. Oh, what series do you want to watch? They've investigated. Oh, this sounds nice. Let's watch it. There's one I watched yesterday called Black Rose on YouTube. It's a movie, so it's a one-off. It's called a Black Rose. And that is to do with a girl in Nigeria who stood up against the giants, and she was executed by her own people for fighting for her own people. Basically to open you up. It's like I said, Netflix is just one of it. It's not just Netflix, it's anything. You can even choose to watch something on YouTube. Once you're in that room and you have access to the Wi-Fi, even if you don't know how to operate the internet, all you have to do is hit the telecom and tell the operator, can you get me this movie? I want to watch this movie. The operator will log on and do everything for you. So don't think you need to be internet savvy. No, we will do everything for you if we have to. If you are internet savvy, take over. You and your missus, take over. If the 10 girls want to have a girls' night, they brought 10 clothes, each one wants to wear this stuff, take pictures, just relax, just have a girls' night in. There's a room available for that. Boys, there's a room available for that. But the main theme is girl, boy, boys, girls. You understand what I'm saying? A room available for there might be a couple's night. So you are all friends. There are 8 of you. 4 girls, 4 boys. You're all dating. Now you want to have a couple's night. You book one of these rooms. All of you get in there. You order your foods. We will serve you the foods. You don't have to worry about it. We'll just bring the food to the door and you just pull it in. Close the door. That's it. Listen. We understand. We're making these rooms and we're going to give you room to actually not break things, but we understand that it will be dirty, so we will use interior that will be easily cleaned up. You understand what I'm saying? We don't want you to come and sit down like in the cinema, square boxes. No, this is your house. Do you see what I mean? But certainly for the couples, I believe that this environment, say you come there with your missus. You don't really know about Netflix too tough and you don't really watch TV that much. But you've come because for the environment, for the ambience. You've booked a room. You've come also for the food and an opportunity to talk to your missus. But you know what? You did ask a question though. You said, you know what, I'm this type of guy. What can you suggest I watch? We have people out there who suggest things. And we can give you a list of things when you come that you can watch. And you can check these things out online, review on them, and you say, oh, actually, that sounds like a good thing. Yeah, when I go there, I'll check it out. You and your missus come, you sit down, you put that on, you're watching it. Next thing you know, you're talking about something else, you're talking about life, this, that. Time is up. We're knocking on the door, you're going, give us 5 more hours, things are heating up. But get this, the idea is this. Certainly, there's no holds bar to, as in, what you and your missus want to watch. Whatever you want to watch, we'll put it on for you.
Can buy my music to support my career.
Do you get me? Get this, because the rooms are private, and like I said, the dining room, that's a family room. So someone doesn't really get a chance to sit down at home with the family because the wife is cooking, she's running around, she's doing this, she's doing that, and by the time she's finished cooking, they're hungry, they're eating, she's tired. It's never a comfortable situation, but one Sunday out of a month, he says, babes, after church today, don't worry. So don't wake up early today to make preparations for food later. Don't worry. I've booked us in for a family, not a family meal, but for a family dining experience. So get this. Whoever booked it probably knows what they eat and pre-ordered. If not, don't worry. You've booked the room. When you get there, you can order your food. And while you guys have started watching your movies and within 45 minutes, your food is ready and delivered to you. You have it will be served for you, a proper family, English style. The table will be laid out the way the Queen. So because you're a family, we'll make your dad sit in the King's table, your mom in the Queen's table, and then we'll get the PSC, the first child, to sit in their right spots. We will serve you guys like a family. All this, plus an extra. Listen, every experience you book, you can ask us, and to show you, you are going to see clippings that hold cameras, but we will not attach cameras to them. But if when you book, you say that you want the experience filmed, we will come and attach the cameras, which have a good angle of everything and every angle of the room. So whatever you guys do, it will be captured. Listen, you can even choose to film a sitcom of your own using our cameras, if you're ready to be ingenuitive enough. The rooms are all there, different themes. But do you get the idea? The idea is this. Is the environment. When my friend Jess, when she said that, I agree with her. But then I realized something. It's not like that though. In the UK, yes, Ghanaian boys are not the most romantic boys out of all the African nationalities, but they're not that bad as Jess makes it out to be. But then I found out that hold on, Jess has spent more time in Ghana, so she's referring to literally Ghanaian boys, not Ghanaian boys who originate from Ghana and are abroad, because they have a new experience, they have an open experience. But Ghanaian boys and Ghanaian men in Ghana who don't have that type of open, world at their feet, they also don't know what romance is. But get this, I'm not saying this to say anything. I'm saying this to make a point. Because get this, intrigue, intrigue. The word for love is odo. You see, this is why Ghanaian men are not romantic, because of the word odo. But the word odo is meant to mean love. So why are Ghanaian men not romantic? Because of the word odo, which is meant to mean love. Because the word doesn't mean love in the sense, as in if you read the dictionary tells you what love is. Well, if the Akans had a dictionary, then their dictionary will also tell you what odo is. And you're going to notice, if they did have a dictionary, it would be different. So let me explain it to you. They're cans, they're phonetics. So phonetics, for example, let me give you an example. The word, the sentence, a boy, that's English, that's alphabetics. In alphabetics, you're going to say a boy. But in phonetics, the same sentence will be pronounced boy, because there is no such letter as A. The correct pronunciation is Adam, Do you see what I mean? So a boy is English and is wrong because the proper pronunciation is phonetic. Do you see what I mean? So get this. When an Akan says do, it doesn't mean love. It's a sentence. O means he or she or it, because an animal can love. So human, he or she or it. Do, the word do, is meant to mean love, but it doesn't describe love. It describes the action of what they can say love actually is. So do, the word do, its actual meaning is this in a can. If you have an axe or a hoe and you're going to tend to the field, you're going to remove the weed on the field. That action, removing the weed, is called do. Oh, do, you're weeding. But why does that action, or why did they give that name of that action to describe the word love? To describe the word love. Because get this, you see, if you're not careful, the word romance, you can be romantic, but not loving. But loving is the base of it all. So watch this. Or he or she, do or do. Love is about this. This is what my people were saying. Because the do is action, is work. But what type of work is it? when you take the weed off, the crop which feeds your family, you understand? The crop, whatever it is you're growing on that land, that's had you coming to clear the weed off that land, or coming to clear that land to plant that thing, that's what feeds you. And back then, our people were agriculturalists. So if there were no computers for someone to be a computer scientist, everyone was an agriculturalist. So if you met a guy who does not do the one action that cannot be avoided in agriculture, which is weeding, then that means that guy is not worth loving, because you will be hungry. They're telling you that the person you should love is the person that loves that dog. But the love is not lovey, mushy, touchy. No, it's the act of making sure that the ones you say you love never go hungry. Do you see what I mean? So if you meet a guy who doesn't apply himself to feeding himself and his family, avoid that guy, because on dot, he or she doesn't love. Do you see the point? So it's well to avoid such a person, because you will suffer in their love. But the English pronunciation and the English translation does not take it that deep. So you will meet someone and they will know how to really give it to you. They will know how to really suck you. They will know how to finger you. They will know how to make you feel wow. But straight after that, the hole they have dug in your stomach, they can't fill it. They leave you hungry. And the energy you have drained out of them, they can't fill themselves, so they are hungry. Soon you will find that you're being drilled and you're not being replenished, and you will become old and raggedy very quick, and no one would want you. And what was your mistake? You picked a guy who doesn't dot. So the guy in English may love you, but in a can, he doesn't dot. Therefore, you shouldn't even love that person. And it's vice versa with a girl. When you meet a girl and she says, me do. It means I work for you. I weed for you. That's what it means in Cree. Because dot means action of weeding. So she's saying, I weed for you. So now let's see. Does she weed for you? Does she have your back when you don't have anything? Does she clean your house when your house is dirty? When she comes around, does she just stain in the filth as it is? She's saying mid-door, but she's doing none of these. Warning. Do you see what I mean? None of these. Warning. Listen, we even have one theme called the laundry theme, where you have booked to come and do your laundry. But this laundry room is just you and your missus in there with all the instructions and the TV, and you're doing your laundry, you're praising your God. Listen, you can watch God TV if you want. We don't really care. You can watch anything you want. But different themes. Soon, we have them all over the nation. These rooms, they can be booked. Say, for example, you're a foreigner, you're coming in for a week, and you just want to stay in a room like that, where it is a themed room. You can book it if you want. You can book this theme here 2 days and that theme there 2 days and just stay like that. We won't make it expensive, like I said. Listen, 150 pounds for a hotel in Ghana. How are tourists meant to come to Ghana? Ghanaians and their greed are killing Ghana. But get this, It's not Ghanaians that are charging £150. No. These are continental hoteliers like all these big I don't even want to mention all of them. But why do you know? Why do they do it? Because this is how they drive away tourism. For a good reason. They just want to come to a nation and take money out. So they build hotels for business people only, because business people can afford $150 a night. But no more holiday makers, who make up the bulk majority of holiday makers, cannot afford $150 a night. But that's what Ghana's offering. And some of them here, they don't even have air conditioning, charging $90, $150. Bullshit. What kind of greed is this? You're killing the nation. I'm talking, listen, contact me, tell me, listen, if you don't trust me, I'm one person and I can never run away with your money. Why? You'll see why. Where can I hide? Nowhere. Because I'm willing to bear it all. I'm willing to bear it all. Because I know what I'm doing, innit? I'm not just creating businesses. Listen, I got a friend. She's very young. She's very intelligent. She's a super business model in terms of you can find a business that you know is in her field and give it to this young girl, and you know if that business is £1 billion business, it will become £1 billion business. No opportunities. The other day, she had a job and she quit the job because she wanted more. She knows she's way better than that job. So get this, she went and started learning how to make pastries, cakes. These are all things you can get from there. Cheap. We're not looking to make it expensive. That's the point. We want you to actually come and enjoy. That's the point. Because get this, she needs a career. She needs a job. I'm willing to offer her part ownership of anything I build with her. So on the cake side, part ownership of her. Why? Because I can let go. Because I know the girl. I know she's more than capable of running this nation. And there are many of them. Do you see what I mean? So there's the pastry company right there, but we've got consistent customers. You don't listen, the food, when you can order, will deliver it to your house. You can order the food and we can deliver the food to your house. You don't have to come there. So if you come there and you eat something that's really nice within a certain radius, and then you want to order that food to be delivered to your house, we'll do that. And again, it won't cost, because get this, we're trying to save Ghana. I'm telling you, you see the city is so strong, but they devalue the city. Let me show you why. In England, 4 pieces of chicken and chips and wings, about 6 wings, and a 1 liter bottle of Coca-Cola can cost you as little as £6. £6. That's about, let me see, it's 1 to 7. Yeah, 1 to 7. Is it? I believe it's 1 to 7. So it would have been what? About 70 cities. About 70 cities. You see that same amount of chicken, cold this, that. It's more than 150 Ghana cities here in KFC. You know, in England, KFC is one of the most expensive, cheap foods out there. But Molly's is cheaper than KFC, but tastier than KFC. So where's Ghana's Molly's? Do you see what I mean? We can start off here. So if you're abroad, you have a mansion that's just there. You see my group, listen, in my little crew, yeah, we have bakers, we have cooks, chefs, this, that, all professionally trained. But not only that, if you give us your house to create this business, we have electricians, we have plumbers, we have shelf makers, we have sofa makers. We have all these people. Why do we have all these people? Because we own a construction company. And all these people are people who are on our workbooks, who we constantly work with, who, when they don't have a job to do, spend their days chilling outside in front of our house, day in and day out. Do you see what I mean? So you give us the keys to your house. We create the themes. But get this, we give you a timetable. When you give us the timetable back, because get this, it's now a running business, but we are willing. If you and your family are coming down for a month, and you want us out for 3 months or a month, we're out. But you have to let us know way in advance to prepare for this. And we will put the house back to the state you left it in, so you can enjoy. Or you and your family may just want to live in our themed houses at very discounted prices. Because you may not even fancy the idea of staying in your own house. You may fancy the idea of staying somewhere else. And since you are a house owner within our system, we can definitely accommodate that. Do you see what I mean? A new type of business. So it is not just about Netflixing and chilling. It's actually bigger than that. But your houses, you're abroad and you're not coming here. You've made an investment in Ghana. Let that investment start paying. We start making business and start paying rent. It's actually better. Listen, it's actually better than you renting it to individuals who will destroy your house. If you rent it to our company, if you give it to us to operate, we'll take care of it. Anything that goes whatever, the day the contract is over, we will make sure we return the house to you as it's meant to be. If the contract is ever over. Do you see what I mean? But get this. Let's open Ghana up. We don't need international corporates to do it. I can guarantee you that each one of these houses will be protected by the neighborhood, because the jobs will be created for the neighborhood people. It will be them who clean the houses, who get the cleaning jobs. It will be them who get the painting jobs. It will be them who get the consistent jobs that keep coming. The part-time cleaning jobs that I'm looking to start creating in Ghana, a system that doesn't yet exist. Gives people the opportunity to study and work for a little bit of money to support themselves. Do you see what I mean? So part-time flexible hours. This system will help us create that. We don't have to use mansions. There's another idea I got where we have a house, but it's a shop. The house is a shop. Each room, so you give me your house, I'll turn your house into a market. Each room has a different theme. You go to the 3rd floor, you have the mobile phone fixers in that room. Beautifully done. You go to there, you have this. You go to the 2nd floor, you have vegetables in this. Each room has this and that and that. Beautifully done. You see the ground floor. You can come and buy your goods at the prices of the market, and then go downstairs and pick a chef and say, I want this, I want that, I want that. And the chef will cook it all for you, package it all for you to take home and freeze. And serve you some right there to eat. Some of the rooms will be called sweet shops, where the kids can just go and just have fun. But it's a house. It's a house. In Ghana these days, listen, everyone's building shops, everyone's doing this. And there are so many empty houses there. Someone's building a shop and they have an empty house. They just don't have the ideology on how to attract people to their house to come and buy tomatoes. But you can. You can. You can have a market that people can just walk by because it's a house. And unless you knew that's the house, which when you enter, you've actually entered the market, you wouldn't know. But if you give me this opportunity, the market stalls will be owned by young girls and boys. I'll go into partnership with them. Everything will be owned by the youth, run by the youth. I'll train them in customer service. I'll train them in a way even the Ghanaian government could not dream to train them. 66. Trust. So, that's where we at right now. I'm looking for sponsors, people who will trust me with their keys. Tell me, that's my house. Give me the permission to create this business. With their permission, it means that I can now go to the bank and ask for a loan, a little loan, to fix up the place. So I'm putting no debt on you. But obviously, there will be a bill, which I will deduct later. So whatever problems there is in the house, if something is needed, we will get a loan to put all that in. But we know the business will later give us that back. But you get that permanently. And then we begin to offer a service worth giving in Ghana. 88 for good luck. Do you see what I mean? And we start giving a service worth giving in Ghana. But I see an opportunity for a youth movement.
Again and again.
You understand what I'm saying?
Let's make Ghana great again.
Ready to rock and
Make
roll.
Ghana great again.
Sure.
You and I. Let's make Ghana great again. Yeah, yeah. Sankafa in you.